Opening tensions. The film opens on a massive aircraft carrier in the Pacific, USS Valiant, bristling with power. Captain Elias Ward dresses the crew, reminding them of loyalty, duty, and sacrifice, but whispers ripple through the lower decks. The crew is tired of endless deployments. Lieutenant Marcus Kane, a decorated officer, secretly questions the leadership. A storm brews, not just in the skies, but within the ranks. The seeds of mutiny begin to take root. The secret mission Ward receives classified orders from Washington. Prepare for a covert strike on a hostile nation. The mission is controversial, risking global war if exposed. Only the senior officers know the full details. Rumors spread quickly, stirring unease among the sailors. Kane learns about the orders through intercepted chatter. His doubts harden into anger. A divided crew. Kane quietly rallies a group of disillusioned sailors. He argues that Ward is blindly following political orders that could kill millions. Some hesitate, but others agree it's time to take control. Meanwhile, loyalists to Ward remain vigilant, sensing unrest. Tension thickens in every hallway, every mess hall conversation. The ship feels like a ticking time bomb. The spark during a tense drill, a small altercation breaks out between Kane's men and loyalists. Ward dismisses it as stress, but Kane sees it as opportunity. He tells his followers the captain has lost sight of humanity. The sailors begin secretly arming themselves, preparing for a takeover. Layla Torres, a sharp young ensign, overhears whispers of rebellion. She becomes a silent observer, unsure which side is right. Sabotage. Kane engineers a malfunction in the ship's communication systems. For a few hours, the Valiant is cut off from outside contact. Ward grows suspicious but cannot identify the cause. Kane uses the blackout to spread propaganda, painting Ward as reckless. Layla discovers clues pointing to Kane's sabotage. She wrestles with whether to report it. The first blood. A fight erupts in the engine room between loyalists and mutineers. In the chaos, a sailor is fatally injured. The first blood spill. Word spreads across the ship, dividing the crew even further. Ward calls an emergency meeting, warning that treason will be crushed. Kane doubles down, telling his men it's too late to turn back. The line between ally and enemy blurs. Layla's choice. Layla secretly approaches Ward, confessing what she knows. Ward is shaken but admires her courage. He tasks her with gathering proof of Kane's conspiracy. But Kane already suspects her betrayal. He warns her, when the ship changes hands, traitors won't survive. The noose tightens around her. The attempted takeover. Kane and his mutineers launch their plan during the night. They seize the armory, disable parts of the navigation system, and storm the bridge. Gunfire echoes through the steel corridors, chaos engulfing the ship. Ward barely escapes capture, fleeing with a small band of loyalists. Kane declares himself acting captain, seizing control of most of the vessel. The Valiant becomes a ship at war with itself. Loyalist resistance. Ward and his loyalists retreat to hidden compartments of the ship. They regroup, low on supplies but high on determination. Ward swears to take back command, no matter the cost. Layla volunteers to infiltrate Kane's control room and feed intel. Her courage earns the respect of the hardened loyalists. The battle for the ship has only just begun. Kane's broadcast. Kane hijacks the ship's internal PAW system. He delivers a fiery speech, declaring Ward a tyrant and himself a savior. Some sailors cheer, believing his words. Others remain silent in fear. Ward listens from the shadows, knowing morale is crumbling. Layla quietly transmits Kane's position to the loyalists. The chess match intensifies. Hunt in the corridors. Armed mutineers sweep the darkened decks, searching for loyalists. Ward's men set traps, ambushing patrols in brutal skirmishes. Steel hallways become battlegrounds, echoing with gunfire. Layla narrowly escapes detection, her cover nearly blown. The ship shakes as storms rage outside, mirroring the chaos within. Both sides take heavy losses. A desperate plea. Ward secretly contacts Washington using a hidden emergency channel. He begs for reinforcements before Kane steers the ship into disaster. But Washington coldly replies, the ship must be kept secret at all costs. Ward realizes they are on their own. Kane intercepts part of the signal and uses it to fuel propaganda. The crew's faith in Ward wavers. The nuclear threat. Kane seizes control of the ship's missile systems. He threatens to launch a strike unless Ward surrenders. Ward knows Kane won't follow through, but the risk is enormous. The world outside remains oblivious to the mutiny. Layla hacks into the weapons controls, delaying the launch sequence. Every second she buys is precious. Betrayal within a loyalist secretly betrays Ward, revealing his hideout. Kane's forces ambush them, killing several men. Ward barely escapes with Layla's help. His confidence falters. Can he really win this war? Layla reminds him, if you give up, he wins forever. Ward steels himself for the final push. The engine room gambit Ward decides to cripple the ship's engines, forcing Kane's hand. He and his team infiltrate the engine room, planting explosives, but Kane anticipates the move, ambushing them mid-operation. A vicious firefight erupts amid roaring machinery. Ward detonates a charge, partially disabling the ship. The vessel drifts powerless in the storm. Kane's fury and rage. Kane vows to kill Ward personally. He orders a full sweep of the ship, hunting him down deck by deck. The mutineers tighten their grip, but cracks show in their loyalty. Some begin questioning if Kane has gone too far. Layla exploits these doubts, quietly swaying a few back to Ward's side. The tide begins to shift. Storm of chaos, the ship is tossed violently by the storm, systems failing one by one. Water floods lower decks, trapping sailors from both sides. Ward risks his life to save even mutineers, earning their respect. Kane, meanwhile, abandons his own men, obsessed only with victory. The contrast becomes clear. One man is a leader, the other a tyrant. Final confrontation looms. The showdown. Ward confronts Kane in the command center, rain and wind tearing through broken windows. They fight brutally, fists and knives clashing in the chaos. Their battle mirrors the ship itself, battered but unbroken. Kane rages about freedom while Ward insists on duty and honor. Layla disables the last of the weapons just as Kane lunges at Ward. The struggle ends with Kane falling, defeated. Aftermath. Ward reclaims command, bloodied but resolute. Surviving mutineers are arrested, though some beg for forgiveness. The crew slowly begins repairing the crippled ship. Washington orders Ward to cover up the mutiny, branding it a malfunction. Ward silently resents the order but complies. The truth will remain buried at sea. Closing scene at dawn, the storm clears and the sun rises over calm waters. Layla stands beside Ward, gazing at the horizon. Ward tells her she has the heart of a true leader. She smiles faintly, knowing the battle isn't over. It never is. The camera pulls back, revealing the scarred ship limping forward. A final message lingers. The greatest battles are fought within.